Hello, everybody. Sinesk111 here, and welcome back to more Duchy. A few updates have come to this game, and I've practiced a whole bunch with this game. So, I completed a bunch of missions, and in turn, unlocked a bunch of crowns to spend on the progress tree. And those crowns will be spent on charcoal kilns. Or charcoal kilns. Sorry. Gain 10 gold for each adjacent forest, plus 50 gold if surrounded by forest. I'll unlock that. Barracks. Recruit 2 swords for each 20 gold earned this round. Also a good one. Fishery. Gain 12 wheat for each connected river except the first 12. I'll have to experiment with that one to get a better idea. River Quarry, minimum flow 15. Collect 5 stone for each connected river. Would be good to have. Fertile Grounds, considered as a plain, forest, and river. Each square gains 4 wheat, wood, and gold when explored. I don't know if I can unlock all of these buildings with the 12 crowns I have left, but we'll see. Okay, I've unlocked Fertile Grounds last. Terraformers. Before transforming a terrain, gain 4 of its exploration resource. Will do. Land Expansion. When transforming a zone 4+ squares, include 1 random adjacent plain or forest. Would be nice to try out. From the Sea. River squares adjacent to the grid border gain plus 5 gold when explored. Moat. End of round, military buildings surrounded by river, recruit 15 soldiers. Sounds pretty good for a river run. Canal. Move 2 river terrain pieces at the beginning of each round's deck. It's not looking like I can unlock all of these buildings and technologies with the crowns I have left, but I was hopeful. No Mercy. When you end a combat round without having an enemy building in reserve, gain 100 gold. Isolation. End of round. Enemy groups surrounded by mountain pieces lose 50% of their units. That sounds useful. Church Tither. End of round. If adjacent to a forest, gain X wheat, wood, and gold, with X being 3 times my faith. Alright. And finally, Daily Bread. Gain 1 faith for every 8 field explored. Alright, that's all the crowns I can spend, and we're at 76% progress, so we're doing pretty good. Unlocked quite a few buildings and techs with all of the crowns I had. And if I can have your attention over here, I have been playing the crap out of normal difficulty, mainly with the Republic, and I implore you, therefore, to see how good I've gotten. Okay, the Republic is selected. Belfry, downtown, urban planning, and warehouses are my buildings. I just have to win a combat round with no enemies left using the Belfry as a military building only to increase the starting defense, and I'll have to upgrade the Belfry to level 6 before reaching the wall to upgrade urban planning to level 2 at the start of the game. Let's see if I can do just that. Either one is good, but I prefer both. I'm gonna do this 50-50 Peaceful Region. I can go ahead and upgrade the Belfry right off the bat. Let's do Garrison 10. So I can have at least something to work with in terms of soldiers. There's my belfry already. Wanna go ahead and put it down right here. I could place it down like this. Not gonna do a whole lot, but it gets the job done at the end of the day. I don't want to use my long pieces for times where I wouldn't get any Tetrises, or whatever the game's equivalent is. That's exploration. Okay, now I can use the long piece. Still have to go ahead and place my warehouses down at some point. Like right now. 90 wood from the neighborhoods connected. And I can get one more line with this T-piece, like so. And that's that. It's been a little while since I played this game, if you couldn't tell from the version number on the title screen. I'm gonna reroll this. Production building in range. Military building aligned with it. Enemy military building aligned with it. You know what? I'll take a church. I could see what I could do to get a faith build going for the Republic. A religious building card. Another church. I'll take the chapel. I can go ahead and upgrade the belfry again. I can increase garrison to 25. Get wheat or get wood, but I want the garrison. Because, lest you forget, I still have that mission where I have to win a combat round using only the belfry as the military building. Get my church and chapel down. I gotta have the chapel adjacent to any other building to gain one faith. They have garrison 25, so it's nothing my belfry can't handle. Though, I may want to put one of their ranger bases in reserve. Since arrows are strong against axes. I'll see what I can do. The faith should give me a little bit of person buffer, which sounds nice. Ranger base. Okay, that's the one ranger base I want to put down. Chapel's got to be adjacent to at least one other building. I think I'll do this. Hold the ranger base. Get all these tiles explored. Can I'll spin this in here? Yes, I can. And my downtown, I'll place it here. warehouses. You're gonna go here, block off some of the ranger base. Heck no, I'm not putting the forest on top. Okay, it's connected forest pieces, so I've done good. I know I've said I've practiced at this game a little bit in the time you last saw me play it, but boy, has it been a while. The main reason being I didn't want to spoil the experience for myself for the next time I played it. If that made any sense. Okay, I have 296 wood, so... I guess I can do this. It gives me additional people, too, so there's that. Okay, so... There's no way I can convert these arrows into swords, so... Guess I'll have to do this. And hope for the best. Alright, there we go. We got hold the door, and we got our defense upgraded as a result. We only had to use the belfry as a military building. Not as difficult as I expected it, but again, we're on normal difficulty, so... Ranger base, siege camp, or canal. First time seeing this in a regular run. And... I'm gonna get a different unit type. Ranger base it is. I can upgrade my belfry again. Let's do planes. And then I can upgrade my church and my chapel. And that will be that. I'm gonna get myself some more gold since I'm only at 36. I got 70 defense. I can stand to make a trade. Trading fair is going to get me... What kind of cards can I can upgrade the chapel again, but I kind of want to upgrade urban planning for 2 neighborhood pieces in the round deck. I can trade in 80 wood for 160 wheat, which I just now did. If I go here, I can hit this hostile region and this hostile region. But this hostile region's not going to have any planes for my belfry to work with. Screw it. Alright, so... I've upgraded the church, I've upgraded the chapel. One of these are going to have to go. I think I'm going to get rid of the chapel and put in the ranger base. We're looking for connected forest pieces, so... This region's gonna have some. 11 pieces to be exact. Let's see what we can do. I have a barracks. Not a good building if you're looking to get a lot of gold. Okay, ranger base is coming along nicely at least. They have a horse stable, which I am not going to have them take advantage of. Thank you. 3 faith from the church. Nice. I'm seriously gonna have to look for my downtown somewhere in this deck. It's their mercenary camp. I can stand to place it down. There's my downtown coming up. I cannot do an L-spin to save my life. But I guess it's more arrows for the ranger base. Downtown, there you are. You're going here. Change quite a few of these tiles up. There's 2 forest pieces left, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna fit all of them in. Bummer, but it is what it is. At least my ranger base is sitting pretty at a solid 30. Oh, so my belfry did have 1 plane to work with out of all that. Well, it still looks like I'm gonna win anyways, so... that's that. Okay. Lucky finds wood clearer sacred ground. If I'm to take sacred ground, then I'll have to avoid putting my military buildings anywhere close to it. I think I'm gonna reroll. Daily bread, clearing, orchard. Daily bread would be good if we were playing the Duchy, but we are playing as the Republic, not the Duchy. Clearing would give me some leverage for the forest coming up. I'll take that. Can it be upgraded? Yes, it can. First forest piece of each round into a field, but plains are what my belfry has to work with. I don't think I need to upgrade my chapel just yet. I do need to upgrade my belfry twice to get the other faction quest completed, which is a little concerning since it's at level 4 and we have but 1 more battle to go. I'll hold this plain piece in reserve. Actually, no, since Ranger Base is gonna have the alarm tower get more units, which I don't want. There's my belfry, pretty early at that. Okay, now I can place my Ranger Base down. gonna be pretty ugly, but don't see any other choice. Am I kidding? I don't need to focus on how good the land looks to defeat all these enemies coming my way. There's their other alarm tower. And I think I'm gonna place it over in here. That's a connected forest piece. I'll hold their mercenary camp in reserve for the rest of the round if it can be helped. There's my downtown. Yeah, I'll place it right down there like so. There's my church. There comes a forest long piece. It's not going to be connected to the ranger base though because of the neighborhoods. Sadly. But I still should be okay. There's another neighborhood piece that, sadly, is not gonna be of major use. So... I don't think there's any way I could have gotten a line out of that, to my knowledge. I'll have my arrows take out these axes, then try to take out these axes, then what's left of theirs can go into mine. I got 29 left over. Pretty nice, if I say so myself. Terraformers from the sea or kindling. I don't know if terraformers is gonna work with clearing. But I do see that I can upgrade my belfry once again. For 150 people. I can go ahead and get more people with the third option, which I will do. None of these seem particularly useful to me right now, so I'll skip. Gain gold from that. The food depot is going to have me make a trade. Trading fair. I don't really want to give these up. These are the only level 1 cards I have. Can I upgrade the ranger base? I need 400 wood to do so, so... I'll do this. Upgrade the ranger base. 5 arrows for each connected forest piece. I need 700 wood to upgrade the ranger base now, which I do not have, so... Oh well. Here we go, onwards to the wall. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off without taking any damage. Unless I hire one of these 2 mercenary camps. Should I? They have 2 arrows, an axe, and a sword building. Swords are strong against arrows, so I guess I can take this in. Yes. I've got an axe, an arrow, and a sword building, so Provided that I place one of their strategic pavilions in reserve, I should be golden. Here we go. That's their rally point. Looking for adjacent plains or fields, which I'm not gonna give. There comes one of their strategic pavilions. Never gonna place that down. That's their wooden fortress. I can go here. There comes my belfry. Place it down here. I feel tempted to place it right down here, but there lies the problem with the wooden fortress. Ah, screw it. Whatever. There's my downtown. What do I want to do with it, though? I still want to save the plains. Maybe I should have went for the forest route for the belfry instead. I'll just do this. There's my ranger base. Okay, at least I'm gonna get one plain piece out of this. That's their strategic pavilion, and you're calling for adjacent military buildings. I'm not going to oblige. Yeah, it's looking like that's all the things I can do for my neighborhood at this point. And it looks like I'm gonna go over. But not before I explore another line. The wall is counting as an explored line now, I've been noticing throughout my practice sessions. Don't really know why. Alright, so I've got arrows. They can go into their axes. What's left of my arrows can go into swords, which can go into their arrows. What's left can turn into axes, then finish off their swords, and then they can go into the wall. Let's hope this works. It could. There we go. 5 axe people left over. Great. Church tither, bridge, wheelbarrow. The wheat, wood, and gold sounds like stuff I need. I'll give the church tither a try. See how I like it. And sorry, Rivers, but you're getting left behind. Guild or university. I can't upgrade the belfry yet. I'll go to the guild and hope for a military building. Military building card with light units. Commandery... sounds pretty good. Thing is, I need to have a big amount of faith for it to be very effective. But it has faith 1, so... guess I'll take it. This will bring me to the hostile region right here. I have a slot available from the mercenary camp I got earlier. And in it will go my commandery. Pretty snug. They got a stone fortress, a vantage point, a mercenary camp, and a rally point. 3 of these are arrows, while the other one is axes. But I think I should be okay. Will depend on what order the buildings will come in. You're calling for aligned mountain pieces. Which I don't think I want to give. Ranger base. Calling for connected forests, which I shall provide since you're on my side. And I was gonna give it some connected forest pieces too. You think maybe comes the time I should get rid of clearing? It's something I'm considering by this point. Okay, first mountain piece of the game, I'll hold you. Warehouses, you're going down right here. Church is gonna give me 3 faith. Okay, forest piece is gonna go down here for the ranger base to make use of. What's the vantage point do? Recruit 3 arrows for each plane or field adjacent to the connected mountain pieces. I'll place you down since you're an arrow building. Oh shoot, I forgot about the stone fortress. Dang. It's gonna be a slightly increased likelihood that I'll have a good belfry set up with plains pieces. Hold the rally point since it's theirs. There's my commandery at last. Okay, I should be getting 12 units from that since I have 4 faith. It doesn't really look like I'm gonna get as much value as I thought, sadly. I can get 1 more line, but that's pretty much all I can do. Alright, 40 axes for the belfry isn't too bad. All of their units are arrows, so... what I could do... could carry my swords into these arrows, which can turn into... my arrows. Take out this. Go to the belfry, then the stone fortress. What would that do? God, no units left from the mercenary camp. Oh, 3 enemy units left over, but that's okay. It may not have been the best, but... should I get a militia base? I don't know if I've tried this before or not, but just in case. Now we're going over to the university. Technology card that boosts combat. No mercy. When you end a combat round without having an enemy building in reserve, gain 100 gold. I'll take tactical advantage. I don't know if I wanna do no mercy yet at this point. Maybe on the harder difficulties I will. My belfry can be upgraded once again. I can recruit 4 axes for each adjacent plane to the city. Chapel can still be upgraded, but I don't know if that would be necessary. They have mostly arrow buildings with a sword mercenary camp. Do I dare take out the warehouses for the militia base, I wonder? I'm surprised warehouses is not a production building. Is it? Huh. If only I had enough gold I could unlock this slot, but I only have 140. I think the best thing to do would be to hold one of the arrow buildings and try to get the sword building in so my belfry can do some work. That might be the way to go. Stone Fortress. I'll hold you for now. Planar field adjacent to the connected mountain pieces, so... I guess it's calling for the mountain pieces to be connected. Okay, that's their bastion. 4 arrows for each plane. How about I place you right down here? Get 2 plane tiles, but that's okay. My commandery is going to go here, blocking the vantage point off from getting any mountain tiles. Stone Fortress. I'm definitely gonna try to keep it in the reserve spot for as long as I can. Ranger base is calling for connected forest pieces. Now there's one. Okay, there's gonna be more planes than usual for my belfry to work with. Oh. Oh, why did I do that? Well, there was another one of their military buildings coming up, so... And I've got more units than they do on the field, so it's not all doom and gloom. Do I dare? Yeah, I dare. Okay, my Axe army survived. Next up on the docket... I wanna save my gold. Abbey does sound pretty good for getting gold. So I'll go ahead and take that. Okay, how much faith does the Abbey give? Faith 1, okay. And, I can use 700 of my wood to finally upgrade my ranger base again. Thing is, 700 wood is a lot, and I gotta save my wood up for if I want something else upgraded. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on the ranger base upgrade and do downtown. And something else. Warehouses would sound nice, since it provides wood for each connected neighborhood. Now we're going up to the guild. A building card that produces gold. Sure. Fertile grounds. I already have a church tither, so fertile grounds it is. We're going to the gold depot. Do I dare make a trade? Well, I'm already halfway to the 300 gold required. More than halfway, in fact, so I'll just accept the gift. No strings attached. The slot is unlocked. The Abbey is going in. Two strategic pavilions they have. It's for each adjacent military building. Mine or theirs. I think I should be good to go in. How good of a decision am I making here? Hold the alarm tower for now. That's their strategic pavilion. I'll place right over here. Their mercenary camp can... Yeah, they can go here. Here comes my belfry. Earlier than I thought. There's my abbey. I'm definitely gonna get a sizable amount of gold from all this. At least provided that my church comes in. There's my church. There's my downtown, fully upgraded. I don't think there's anything I can do with this L piece. Try as I might. 50 gold from the Abbey. 15 swordsmen for my commandery. Which I should consider upgrading at some point if I want to keep it. Alright, so 15 swords can turn 5 arrows into swords. I can then take out these arrows. Then try to take out these arrows. If they have any arrows left, they can get turned into swords, which will then get wiped out by my axes. Yep, knew it. Battle 1. That's the way we do it. Pilgrims gain 20 gold when placing a religious building? Sure thing. There's a bunch of stuff I can upgrade now. The belfry, for one. Let's do Wasteland. Since I'll have to ditch mountain pieces once we're past the keep. Commandery or Ranger Base is the question. Actually, do I want to sell this card? Yeah, I'll sell it. Let's upgrade the Ranger Base then. Now that we got clearing out of the way. Pilgrims will be upgraded from 20 gold to 30 gold when placing a religious building. I'll make it so. I think that's all I want to do for now. I'm gonna go to the village to refill my defenses. 35 in this case. And we will go on to the keep. Okay, so what can I do? Garrison 120, but they got towers. I'll need to look out for that. I think I am going to... I think I'm going to take out the Abbey and get the militia base in. Since it's smaller and it's a military building, that'll give me more units provided that I get theirs into the Ranger base. Is that really all I want to do, I wonder? Yeah, at least until I can get this final slot unlocked. Once I have the gold to do it. Which probably isn't gonna be for a while. There's my warehouses. And my church coming up. Got me some good gold. There's my belfry. Problem is, it's gonna be too big. If I must. Didn't really see any other choice, really. Militia base. I'll place it down as soon as I get a chance to. Not feeling pretty confident about its chances, though. I really want to place that ranger base down, with it being fully upgraded. I have to place it down over an eye. Well, you know what they say. An eye for an eye and the world goes blind. This is kind of an awkward situation. There's nothing really I can do about this. And I'm probably gonna lose this. I don't have any of the same type army, so there's no way I can get that tactical advantage bonus. Which is a big bummer. Odds are, I'm probably gonna get killed. Oh, yeah. I got completely annihilated. And then some. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Can't really say I didn't see that coming because of the while that it's been since I last played Drop Duchy. And given all the upgrade and given all the updates this game has had too in the times between, I'm really gonna have to step my game up come the next part and maybe get some more practice in too if I want to get somewhere and maybe try any of the harder difficulties. I know that hard is unlocked, but I don't really feel ready for that yet. From what I've heard, however, the hard difficulty will still let you place enemy buildings in reserve. And the other two difficulties below that are most likely not going to let you do that. Yeah, I know for a fact they're not going to let you do that. I know from all the videos I've watched on Drop Duchy. But I think that's enough of my ranting for now. Or talking things out, at least. I'm gonna take a break, and until I'm ready to try again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you. Bye!